I'll try and paint a picture for you, right? So Mercury was one of Europe's most successful fund management companies. So they used to have their meetings with the portfolio companies that they were invested into on the sixth floor. And the sixth floor had Monets and Picassos on the walls. It had carpets that were thick enough to lose your shoes in. And they had, if you asked for a cup of tea or coffee, a butler with white gloves and coat and tails would come along and bring it to you. That was the environment we came from, right? One of entitlement and kind of a bit of softness. And we left that environment to start Octopus. Our first office was a shared office above a cost cutter supermarket, which is still there in Farringdon. If you look left when you come out of Farringdon Tube, it's still there, with two other companies. We're in this open plan office. And then we're like, okay, we're going to write a prospectus to raise money. We literally spent months and months obsessing over almost every single word in our business plan, which, by the way, you shouldn't bother doing. Writing a business plan is almost irrelevant. Nothing we wrote in that plan turned out to be correct or true, and it doesn't really matter. But working in that environment, and the harsh reality of a startup, and then you're like, okay, well, how are you going to raise the funds to get started? We wanted to set up a regulated investment company. To do that, we needed to raise just over £2 million. We didn't have many friends with any money. So once we'd exhausted our families and very close friends, we thought, well, how are we going to do that? So we used the Yellow Pages. And the Yellow Pages, for young people who don't know, is a phone directory. We spent 9 months cold calling about 15,000 people out of the Yellow Pages from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, trying to raise that money. And it took us 9 months because we weren't very good at it. And eventually we ended up with 84 people who gave us the money we needed to start Octopus. And then the journey really began. But if you just compare those two environments, you're at Mercury with someone with tails bringing you a cup of coffee, asking impertinent questions of chief executives of great big businesses, to you got another 8 hours of cold calling for the next 9 months. Crack on, right? That will build resilience and a pretty hard skin pretty quickly, which is what you need as an entrepreneur.